the enemy choke if you're so brave, so daring. You can do a lot of things where you jump in and then jump back out, and there are enough health packs to sustain you. But we are going to go live here for this ETF2L Season 14 powered by Twitch TV official match between Quarantine and Pokeman. We'll be watching Fwo on this initial rollout to see what he can do, and maybe switch over to Lime pretty quickly once he gets in position to make his jump. Fwo is perfect on the rollout. Gubbins gets that first sticky, though, a very nice sticky. Both demos very weak here. Here comes Lime's bomb. He's just taking the defensive roll on the crates. The double from Darn onto the demo, got a ton of damage onto him, is now launched through the air. Everyone is focusing him, and that enables Pokemon to just run across the point and spam them out, but the scout is in. He's dancing around on top of the enemy's heads, but Zappis is killed, and that is a soldier and a scout down. We see one scout, Kyler, is peeking through the sewers, wants to make a little bit of a probative effort here to see where Quarantine are holding. I would expect this push to come very soon.
Yeah, on that middle there, like, Pokemon just went super aggressive, Quarantine had no aggressive players at all. That's just the difference there.
Haunter with a huge doubled rocket jump in behind there to get that force off, though. Counter comes late from Pokemon. Gubbins is alone, though, has no stickies loaded, can't find a ton of damage. And this cap is being started very slowly. Here comes the double scout up top of the computer room. The bomb from one soldier out of Quarantine, that is Lime, gets aggressive, enables a kill from Queechy and another from Fwo. They take on Coins and Gubbins. Zap is going to do his own work on the flank and get Kyler, so it's just Darn and Evil Moon alive. Haunter with the late spawn. Big bomb from Fwo hits some good damage onto Evil Moon here, down to 50 HP there, pressuring him out. He gets caught out by that sticky. The soldier aggression coming as well. Lime and Lemon, aka Kalho, combining for the kill onto Haunter and Darn. Darn will get one kill in retaliation. They will get 3 forward spawns. Gonna see Kyler for fun, and I've never seen Kyler do this, but I'm very excited for a little bit of spy actions.
Yeah, super well played by Fwo there. He went, he did a lot of damage and then followed up on it, like, himself. He just went super aggressive, and if he keeps doing that, it should be good for Quarantine.
Kyler is in position right now, has not been spotted out. Fwo looked back. Crimson's gonna go down to the backstab from Kyler, and he's got that revolver working away, hits some nice shots to take down Zappis there. Will finish him off in the end, so a huge double kill from Kyler should open this up for Quarantine to defend. The big bomb though, oh my god, Haunter got in so deep there. Did not actually get oh my god. Wow, that was insane, and that wasn't Haunter, that was Lime.
Lime, yeah.
I'm so confused, but wow, that was a huge play. Could not get enough damage on Evil Moon to do anything, though. Quarantine have their spawns up, but no heals. Evil Moon with a 50% advantage here. They're going to move slowly through the choke. But Quarantine have a pretty solid defensive setup right now. Their Demo Man is building by launching himself sky high with pipes
Sniper
right
on
now.
far right side by zappis, and he's a 6 snipers, so I'd expect to get some good picks from him here. Like, this is just what Quarantine does. They're playing this easy way, I would say, like just slowing the game down a lot with the sniper. And it is super good on process, so...
Yeah, we see Darn's also sniping, so a little bit of the sniper versus sniper action. Zappis sees the 2 pixels of Darn's head and takes him down. Another headshot on the soldier up top will lead to Haunter's death. Zappis is still in, able to do work. Peeking in on that sewer, he's going to watch, should switch over to the choke shortly to try and get a pick onto the scout who's in now. Kyler's going to run away. Coins rushes in, dies to the stickies of Fwo. It's Uber up for Pokemon. They get their sniper spawn. Darn going to try and win the battle of the sniper against Zappis now. Wants a second chance. He's actually going to swap back to soldier and decides not to take on the hot Finn, who has now hit 2 headshots. But the problem with this is Quarantine now have their Uber, but it's really difficult to push in when you're down a scout onto this Spire. This works the same as Badlands Spire. You need to get a lot of cap time quickly to really earn it, and you need to cap as you're fighting. And if you only have 1 scout, that becomes very difficult. So they're going to really have to play this pick from Zappis hard. But it looks like Darn wants to make something happen on the flank here. Coins, Kyler, and Darn all bunched up. Soldier peeks. This should be a kill. Darn's going to go onto him right now. Ton of damage comes out. Lime is dead. And that's the problem of having a sniper. You're down a scout and your flank is weakened.
Yeah, Quarantine doesn't play with the sniper very well. Like, they need to pressure enemy team so Zappis gets room, but they don't do that at all.
And we see right now some aggression coming out from Queechy, and Zappis will take down Darn, so it's 2 down for Pokemon. Need to see the push come out from Quarantine here. They're just still very slow, very tentative. Gubbin's going to get a ton of free spam on the choke, is going to get the force off. The headshot's going to go from Zappis as well, so Pokemon's Uber is going to have to come out, but flash a lot. You see the soldier trying to flank here, Haunter in the sewer. Zappis still posted up, is going to body shot the medic, gets air shot by Haunter to clean him up, but it's not enough, as Evil Moon is dead. Gubbins kind of falls shortly thereafter, but Haunter staying in, gets in late, takes down Kryptonite. Coins tries for the miracle 4 kill once again, but it's not going to happen. Lime, Fwo, and Queechy stay alive. They will start this cap. Lime is moving the last 4 seconds on these spawns. Kyler, Evil Moon, and Gubbins are going to come up instantly. We're going to see if Lime can fend this off. He has, oh, he's not even going to go for the cap. He's going to wait at the spawn, but he runs directly into the Demo Man. 1 rocket onto Gubbins, and that's a double kill for the defending Pokemon team, and they will spawn their medic a little bit earlier and have a defensive Uber up here, Zeb.
Yeah, that was really bad by Lime, to be honest. Like, he should have just gone up top, tried to hide there. Don't get why he tried to even get that cap, because it would never happen.
Yeah, he had so little health. Should have just gone for a miracle play. Instead, he just kind of was indecisive, waited. We see Haunter goes in and takes down Koichi, but gets cleaned up by Kalho. Lime onto the point right now. Hits good damage on the Soldier, the Demo, and the Scout. Darn will finish him off, but Kalho cleans him up. Kyler's dancing around the point, gets a kill onto Kalho. Eats a sticky, though, and Quarantine just don't have the numbers. They don't have the class to contest this. Scout wants to rush in. Here goes Coins. He's aggressive, spotted out by the Sniper and the Demo. Is going to keep going. Coins is running around for the big flank here. Is in so deep, and nobody's really contesting him. The rest of Pokemon will be coming into middle right now to help out their Scout buddy. Kyler eats a big pipe and just backs off, and they're going to take this cap here and have their Uber up. And Zappis did die there, so no Sniper finally for Quarantine.
Yeah, that play by Coin just shows how much experience he has. He didn't get any kills, but he distracted a lot for the team.
Yeah, Uber comes out early from Quarantine here. Pokemon make their counter. Kryzanice to back it out. A Scout is in behind. Kyler for fun takes down Kalho. Was getting great damage on a Fwo as well. Is now in the lobby. Coins taken down. This enables Gubbins to move in through the high ground, taking the upper PC room. Getting sticky spam onto the point. It's 2 down for each side. No medic for Quarantine though. Gubbins gets rushed by a Scout, taken down by Zappis. Kyler is going to still be fighting. The headshot from Darn goes on to Zappis. It's Darn and Kyler versus Lemon and Lime. Sadly,
Lime is
no.
jumping from underneath now. I'm gonna try to block this.
Yeah, Lime in onto the point. Here comes Lemon on the delayed play. Is going to have to jump as well. The headshot goes. Can Darn hit a third? Can he repeat a success of this first map? We see that Kalho is kind of stuck on the point here. Has to sit behind the sheet. Can't even really afford to peek for more than half a second. But he has his team coming in support. We hear the Scout pistols going away, and Darn's going to have to back this off back in the middle.
Yeah, I'd like to see Quarantine pick Zappis the Sniper again. They had a lot of success with it, they should stick with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I discussed kind of the problems with it earlier, but Zappis was able to do a ton of damage. If they gave him proper protection, it could be huge here, and they're in the position where they don't need to cap, they just need to defend. We're going to see an attempt from a jump come out from Haunter, but he's going to eat a ton of damage. Zappis gets baited out, though, in return, and will die. Coins dies on the flank to Lime, who is now playing over there a little bit more, but he's of course going to rotate back to his Soldier right now, get his buff and move to the PC. I think that Quarantine want to do something here. They spot off this Scout. Kyler for fun is very low, but he wins that 1v1 against Koichi. Soldier bomb and a choke from Kalho here, or Lime rather, is going to get taken down. And Lime is such a confusing thing to see on two Soldiers. There's a Scout in behind. Kyler for fun is going to the point right now underneath the Spire. He has been spotted out. Is going to take the 1v1, destroys Zappis, 2-shot. Kryptonite dies to the bomb from Haunter. Lemon has to come back and take down Kyler, but it's not going to matter because Haunter gets in, gets that double. Gubbins with the pipe onto Lemon will make it a 5-kill here for Pokemon.
A really good play from Kyler. Like, he forced their whole team back and the Pokemon just moved on it and took choke.
We see Koichi on the heavy here, trying to make a bit of a hiding play, but this really doesn't work. You have to get to the point quickly and process. Unfortunately for Pokemon, they only had one demo on the point. The Scout versus, oh my god, Coins won that 1v1 against Koichi, but they lose 3 in exchange. Darn's going to body shot Kryptonite. Oh, big air pipe coming out from Fwo, but it will not be enough for the fence. The cap is going to go. Haunter had a huge round there. Came up with like 6 kills in that final 2 pushes to win them that. And so far, 1-0 on process after nearly a 9-minute round.
You could see how important the Sniper is on this map. Like, Quarantine used the Sniper and then they were pushing. Like, they had the advantage on the map. Then Zappis stopped the sniping and Dawn took the Sniper instead, and then Pokemon got around. Sniper just has a huge role on this map.
I think it was really Acid Renix who first started using the Sniper so effectively on process. We're going to see some double jumps up top from Haunter and Darn, though. Counter jumps coming out here from Quarantine. They will get that early kill onto Darn and make it 2 onto Kyler as he was trying to support his jumpers. Coins is still in, though. Takes down Kalho, is full health. Wants to go for this medic. Gets spotted out by his good Portuguese buddy. Lemon will take down Lime. In fact, that is playing with my brain, doing evil things. But it's 4 versus 4, both Ubers up.
Yeah, Pokemon got their medic out, and that's what is important. They can hold second here with ease, because it's such a hard point to push. I'd like Zappis and Lime, or at least Zappis to Suicide, and just take an off class here. Because it's too hard to push 6v6 here with Ubers even, in my opinion at least.
Interestingly, Lime is going to be the sniper right now. Coming into choke, he's going to set up aggressively soon here. Gonna try and climb up on top of the point, gives him an angle into the choke, but maybe not the best angle. Tough to see through that choke, especially with the big rock that's in his way, which you can see if you're on his point of view right now. He's trying to work his way around, move a little bit at a time just to spot through. Sees one scout, goes for the body shot. I've never actually seen Lime snipe, so I have no idea how effective he is at it. It surprises me that they would have him snipe when they have Zappis on the team. Speaking of Zappis, he got in aggressively on the flank here and took a lot of damage. Coins wants to lead a push right now, though. He's in on middle. Quarantine are rather scattered, but Coins has to back off as both scouts spot him out and they rotate effectively. Right now, Quarantine are playing the sewer area, trying to give Lime an attempt at a shot here. Evil Moon's in a very bad position, has to back it up. We see Darn goes in for the play. We'll take down Foil. That should mean a push out of Pokemon very shortly here with no demo man alive and a sniper on Quarantine's defensive side. Headshot's gonna go. Oh, dearie. Not much else really happening. Teams are taking this very slowly, very deliberately. Zappis on the point is going to get the Uber Poth onto him. Is focusing down Gubbins here. Gets the Uber exchange, but Lime is going to hit a huge headshot on a Kyler to make this numbers a little bit better for Quarantine, but they're in very bad straits right now. Coins is plus forwarding with their far better Uber here. Gets kill on a Zappis, 2 onto Kritzonite. And a third was actually online right before that started, so Coin's having a huge game today. Some big sprees coming out. He tries to take down Kalho as well, but can't make the pistol happen. Koichi's actually going to hide in the forward spawn here.
Kritzonite goes down again, and Pokemon has a huge launch here. And Quarantine builds Sentry on Lost already, so they are not even going to contest second here.
Koichi just back spawns, doesn't want to go for the play anymore, knows they need 6 up. This is a 50% Uber advantage. Zappis is going to go Engineer as well to help build. So they'll get this gun up very fast. For a second I thought that was banned, but that's only in North America. That's ESEA rules. ETF2L still believes strongly in the 2 engineer strategy. Uber's up now though, but Pokemon are going to have to go into a Sentry that's level 3, a Sniper who has good position, and the enemy team's holding the high ground. Darn takes the Uber, is just going to sit deep in the enemy point here. Sentry is finally down. Darn is waiting for his play to come, gets that kill onto Zappis. Gubbins is down though. Haunter takes the second death for Pokemon. Oh, big Darn going in for the kill. The double onto Koichi, and Fwo will die in the end. Evil Moon's health is bad, is going to be cleaned up by Lime here in the end. But that could have gone so much more disastrously for Pokemon if Darn hadn't gotten in behind. But Kritzonite has his full Uber up now, and as soon as they have numbers, Quarantine should move out and aggressively take the Spire back.
Yeah, Pokemon had a huge, they had a Uber launch, but I don't think they knew how huge it was. They didn't spot for the Sentry at all before, and they could have easily spammed it down from the right side without even popping the Uber, and then had a better Uber fight.
Quarantine actually going to pop very early here. Bit of a misread, and then Darn with the full charge body shot after the air shot from Gubbins. Nice little 1-2 combination there out of the Demo Man and Sniper. The back cap's going to be started here. Lime cleaned it up, though. Lime is in good position. Yeah, big plays from Lime. Points is plus 40 the medic right now. Kills Kritzonite actually. It's only 3 alive for Quarantine. Zappis will get that kill onto Coins, but it isn't really going to matter with 4 alive for Pokemon right now. Here comes Lime. Hits nice rockets onto Haunter and Gubbins. Scout and Soldier pushing forward. Gubbins has no stick. He's loaded. He's going to have to put up some defensive ones right now on this rock. The Scout is going to go get that health back right now. Is he going to go for the big flank play here? Koichi's just going up top, taking the high ground, fighting this intelligently. So Evil Moon at 90%.
Yeah, again, I think Pokemon stays in way too long. They kill the medic. In Broder, I would just call it. Get out. We have the Uber advantage. Keep our medic alive. They take so many risks. And if it was a better DM team, I would like to say, because Quarantine, they have a few players with great DM, but not all of them. And if they had strong DM players, they would just punish that immediately.
Yeah, Stickies are up top right now. Haunter clears them, makes his way through. The Uber is going to be popped out with some miscommunication here. You know what? Coins is getting body shot. Haunter is sky high. Goes onto the Demo Man though. Fwo tried to put up a Sticky to jump away. Meanwhile, Zappis is getting domed by Darn. Rauli, the Finn, is going to make his presence felt. There are 2 down for Quarantine right now. I think Pokemon want to push this before Kritzonite gets his Uber. Darn is peeking in through the lobby right now. Gets a body shot on a Koichi to take him very low. The aggression coming out now. Lime is forced to defend his medic. Lemon is going to be taken out by Haunter. Haunter taking the high ground. Gubbins, Haunter, and the medic up on the high ground. This could go very well or be a huge risk that just craps all over them. Haunter gets a kill onto Fwo. Gubbins onto Lime. So far it's working out very well. Kritzonite cannot stay alive long enough to get the Uber as Coins and Kyler made their way in on the low ground. So the weird rotation up top, the very risky play where you bait your entire team, works out well for Pokemon. Nice play by them.
Kalho is actually being dominated by both Haunter and Gubbins, so they combo, and that's never a good sign as a pocket. He doesn't do enough to protect Kritzonite.
Yeah, we see some very aggressive jumps here from Fwo. Has that quick rollout once again. Beat Gubbins there soundly. Has Gubbins on half health. We'll have to see what Lime can do to follow up on this. He takes the high ground right now. Goes for the air shots here. He's playing with that shotgun. Gets some extra damage on the Darn before Darn dies. but Lime with a kill as well onto Coins. It's 2 for 2 still. Koichi wants to clean up this soldier in his sewer before Quarantine do anything else, but they really don't know how to approach this. Their heals are bad, they have no buffed players right now, and Pokemon have taken control of this midpoint. Bomb's going to come out from Haunter, but it's not going to do anything because Flo had those defensive stickies up. Gubbins now has to do the same, has to protect his medic, but gets cleaned up by Koichi, who's plus 40 now. But Kyler for fun, dominating off of that kill onto Koichi.
Yeah, I don't get the decision by Haunter to launch in there. Like, they had the mid-fight done, and then he launched in, he died. Like, if he gets the picks, it's amazing, sure, but they had the point. They could have just played safe there.
Look at this, Pokemon gonna push double scout through the PC right now. They get onto this soldier instantly. The damage is coming out. The pistol from Kyler. The Uber's finally gonna be popped off here. Quarantine have the worst of this, but Coins and Kyler need to find a follow-up here. They need to get some high ground, do something. They kill Zappis and are still in this fight. Koichi's not there yet. Haunter and Gubbins now coming in through the choke area. The headshot's gonna go darn onto Lemon. Flo is very low on the point, trying to get himself out of here, but Gubbins gets those defensive tickets off. A double kill from Gubbins onto Flo and Koichi. Equal Moon stays alive, so does Kryptonite. It's only 2 alive. Gubbins wants to push through the choke even more, wants to get damage on a Lime and Kryptonite here, but just cannot make it happen. Cap is going to go to Pokemon. One player.
As you mentioned earlier, Lime is actually running shotgun right now, and this map is so good with Gumbo, so I don't get that decision at all. Especially when they're under in points already. They need to be the aggressive team here.
Yeah, they need to be super aggressive on middles. You need to at least distract with your roamer, and Lime is just playing very defensively, waiting for people to come to him. We see Flo's gonna die here. Quarantine want to contest this. They've moved out very aggressively. Lime hits a nice rocket onto that scout, but they have no demo man. The Uber is up just about for Quarantine, not quite for Pokemon. With Darn on Sniper here and no demo, you can see a lot of aggression come out from Pokemon. You can see them let Darn get some free shots off. Sentry's gonna be built by Koichi. Quarantine going with their typical turtle defense right now.
Yeah, on this point, defending, I think a heavy top right is way better than the sentry. I don't really agree with that decision.
Yeah, I don't really like a sentry here, especially if you're building it this far back, because it's so easy to spam me, while Zap is going to not care about any of this, just says, I'm going to kill a scout right now, and then walks back to last. Darn's going to be in the melee range fight against Zappis on the sniper there. Zappis going to take by far the worst of it because Coins was there to protect his good buddy Darn, and Darn's going to peek right now, eats a rocket. Going to keep rotating through this lobby. Darn wants to find an angle, wants to find a pick, needs the heals right now though.
Yeah, for Pokemon here, there's no point to push, like, wait for a huge pick like Demo Medic, because they have the lead. Quarantine has to push out there.
Speaking of huge pick, Darn can't get the shot on a soldier. It's going to rotate back through the lobby. That's one thing about Process Last. There are a lot of angles you can take. Demoman's going to eat a headshot. Is that enough for Pokemon to push? Sniper headshot onto Darn, and the rocket will kill him. There was bad health on at least one player for Pokemon, so they couldn't really push off of that headshot, even though headshotting the demo and forcing the heals onto him when they're holding so far back as Quarantine were is actually pretty good on this map. It means that they have to heal up their Demoman. They probably have to pop Uber on him if you come in aggressively, and it's going to mean their Uber is instantly worse than yours is. We're going to see Zappis go on the spy, though. They know that right now Pokemon are waiting for the big pick, so why not go with the pickiest class of them all? Zappis wants to equal that play that we saw out of Kyler for fun earlier. He's in behind, unseen right now, but Pokemon are taking very aggressive hold of lobby. Zappis is out of position for that. He knows where the combo is in right now. The medic has his back turn. Nobody knows! Oh, the backstab is not going to go! Gubbins got in the way! Zappis is down. They need to move over this quickly because that is a huge player down. They know it too. They're moving in through the right side. They're not even going to go anywhere near this sentry. Gubbins is getting good spam up on the high ground onto the enemy combo. Sentry down from Darn spam. Gubbins has them locked out. They need to pressure the point here, but there's stickies on it. Lime is taken down. Scout's going to go. The enemy team Quarantine drops down. They pop their Uber. Coins and Hunter dead instantly because that heavy. What a great switch by Koichi to come back out on the big fat man. He's going to get some good damage on the Gubbins as well. He was not fighting a 1v1 against the soldier, cleaned up by Zappis in the end. It was the fresh spawn. Equal Moon makes it alive, but it's only 3 up. Actually make it 2 as Darn went for the play and Koichi took him down.
It was a smart move from Zappis to take the spider, because as you see, it doesn't hurt them much losing one guy on this point, because it's so huge, it's hard to get in. And if you got that pick, it could have helped them a lot.
And with that fail push coming out from Pokemon, this means the equal Ubers, but here goes Haunter on the Kryptonite! Huge rockets there in the choke area, is even going to get away, but Zappis is in on the Gubbins right now, wants this kill so badly on the demo. Gubbins hits the last second pipe, the kills are going off everywhere, the health is so bad though for Quarantine. Haunter trade with, takes down Fuo, gives his life for it. Gubbins on 33, Darn on 125, Quarantine gathering their health back, should be able to take this mid back very easily. They want to clean up what's behind. They know Gubbins is here, and Koichi really should just be capping the point, not particularly worrying that the Demo Man's out of position like this, but he is going to try and fight this. Eats a roller. Gubbins is going to make it out alive, and then Darn cleans it up with the body shot onto Koichi, and that was just a very weird sequence of events. Quarantine could have got a lot of cap time out there.
Yeah, great job by Gubbins though distracting them, but even though like Koichi should never have chased him, but yeah, it's a mistake, it happens.
Yeah, that happens. We see the aggression coming in through choke here from Haunter, gonna hit some nice rockets, but will get cleaned up. But Gubbins kills Kryptonite in the exchange here. A bit of an overextension from Quarantine. It's 3v2 right now. Lime and Koichi's the fresh spawn. Lime gets bottled, so it's Gubbins, Evil Moon, and Kyler versus Koichi. We'll see what position Koichi takes up. If he can even defend the Spire. He sees Gubbins. Has he been spotted? Gubbins doesn't know. Koichi's just crouch walking, trying to find the right time. He hears that building going off by the scout. This would be a perfect time to go in, but the reinforcements are coming through choke. Here goes Koichi for the play. He stood still. The 2-shot on Evil Moon. Oh dearie, a mistake of the highest order by the medic for Pokemon.
Yeah, like Evil Moon just didn't expect. He wasn't ready for it, and he got super punished for it. Just bad play. If he was more experienced, that wouldn't have happened.
You really have to expect stuff like that. I mean, you can't stand still in a game this high of level, and that means that Kryptonite is not going to have a huge advantage. We saw that Coins went in to try and get the kill there, trying to equalize the Ubers, but it didn't happen, so Kryptonite is 75%. This is a huge advantage. If this were any team but Quarantine, I think they would push out here, but we'll see what's going to happen. Haunter's posted up on Heavy in the far right side. Gubbins is there to support him with spam, but Kryptonite now sees the opportunity. They are going to pop this Uber, but nobody was ready for it. Gubbins is going to die. Heavy is still here, eats the stickies as well. Foe with a double kill so far. They move their Uber out through the lower.
The idea for Pokemon there was great with Heavy, but the execution, like, they were way too aggressive with the Heavy. Was just poor.
Zappis and Lemon come in and manage to get 2 more kills on Darn and Kyler. The Uber advantage is now in favor of Evil Moon, who is sitting on 60%, but it's not as big as it could be. Quarantine just making a bit of a mistake and not pushing aggressively. They had numbers, they had reason to push, and they just didn't do it. Haunter and Evil Moon playing on this point right now, though. Scout's going to go in aggressively on Lemedic thanks to the stickies. Didn't get any damage on him, but Zappis is going to die here. Quarantine have not gotten as aggressive as they need to do. Here comes Lemon's bomb. Force off onto Evil Moon here. Lemon's going to give his life for this. Kryptonite going to try and escape, so is Foe. The sticky gem comes out through choke. Gubbins wants to chase, but there's nobody to chase. Kryptonite on 80%. We're going to see a leapfrog once again. And with Darn on Sniper, Quarantine could either find themselves moving it aggressively off of numbers here, or just getting domed instantly. Darn has been pretty hot and cold this season on the Sniper. Kyler wants to move in through the lower, though. They don't even want to give Quarantine a chance to push out. The big bomb comes in. Haunter is dead. No force there. Quarantine holding it wisely. More aggression coming on the Spire here. Gubbins is having to back off through choke right now. Has his medic and scout with him, and look at Darn. So far back on middle. Has his chance now. Can he take down Flo or the medic as they come in through choke here? They're going to duck behind the rock. Darn takes a shot. It does not go. Darn's going to have to rotate out now. Zappis is pressuring up on the right side. The cap time is being earned here. Darn going in behind for the miracle headshot. Is going to get pistoled down and killed off by Koichi there. And this will be a cap for Quarantine. They use their Uber to do it, and that means Evil Moon once again in advantage with the Uber here. It's 2-0 Pokemon, and they could use this to levy. Oh my god, that soldier's in so deep. Eats the pipe at the end there. Did force Evil Moon out through choke. Buying some time was Lime, and seeing as Pokemon have no time on this cap, this could be a contest here out of Quarantine, but not if they lose Koichi on the flank there. Haunter with a nice play to catch him out. Koichi was behind. Quarantine still looks like they want to get some aggression here, but Gubbins' spam forces them back.
For both teams, like, their pushes aren't very synced. Like, you always see some people going forward while a lot of them staying back. And, like, they just have to make a decision and go with it.
And speaking of decisions, we see that Pokemon have made theirs. They're going to pop in up top right now. Damage coming out from Hunter. They don't want to flash here, but Gubbins gets in late at the end of this fight. Quarantine have by far the better Uber. The air shot attempts coming out on the flank from Lime as Darn was trying to get in. So Uber for Uber exchange. No kills. Not really even a ton of damage here. Quarantine want to get aggressive out of this. They think this is their moment. But they're in a very tiny corridor. Gubbins has good spam going off. Stickies are caught out. Darn's going to die to the flank. Lime working together with the scouts now. But oh, Lemon and Koichi die at the same moment. We see that Lime and Zappis are still alive, fighting the good fight in the sewer, though, and it's 2 for 2. The health is a little bit better on the side of Quarantine by merely the fact that Demo Man's healthy. But Gubbins is the one moving on a point right now, getting aggressive. The high ground is controlled by Quarantine with their soldier right now, and that's why Coins is going to die. Ate some nice rockets up there. Kill's going to go from the shotgun. Lime on a Haunter. The jump from Fuo, trying to get aggressive on a Gubbins here. Will get the kill, and Evil Moon makes it out, although Kryptonite does not, so Evil Moon 90%. This cap should go for Quarantine, but we'll see what more they can do after that.
Yeah, Great jump by Hunter there during that fight. He jumped in and I think airshot the medic. Great play from Hunter. He's actually going a lot of aggressive play on this map. Like, Dawn is playing sniper a lot, so it's good of him to adapt well.
Yeah, pocketing the scouts a little bit more. They already do it plenty, but with a sniper out on the map, you kind of have to do that. Zappis is going to go into the enemy medic here. The combo, in fact, 3 shots Evil Moon. The Uber drop by Evil Moon there. The huge clutch plays coming out from the Finnish scout, and that means Quarantine instantly move on to this point, but there is a scout going for his own play here, but Coins is spotted out. The soldier bomb is going to come. Darn and Coins distracting, and then Kyler runs in and meat shots Koichi, pushing through the choke still. Flo has to defend his medic here. There is 2 scouts in. Oh, the Uber sub went on the Coins, but not enough. Kryptonite down, and Zappis' play is for naught because Quarantine got a little bit too aggressive there.
Goblin's on the spawn camp already as well. Great job from Goblin. Delaying them super hard here. They'll get the mid for free because of it.
There is a scout in PC right now that is going to force Gubbins back. Gubbins had the trap up but couldn't quite get the blind death there. Quarantine get their spawns. We're going to see Darn on the sniper once again. Even Uber's here. Evil Moon on regular Uber. Crits a Knight on regular Uber as well. I would like to see some crits on Process. It actually works out fairly well just because of the length and the openness of the map.
I like that Dawn is going sniper. They should just slow down the game. And I think it's very good that they put the roamer on sniper all the time instead of a scout, because the scouts are just so strong.
Yeah, slowing down the game, not quite what happens here because Lime bombed in instantly. Quarantine want to move, they take down Darn, but they lose Kryptonite in the exchange because Coins got in behind. And right now Quarantine need to clean up their flank, but Zappis is in deep, takes down Gubbins with that pistol. And now once the medic, Evil Moon has the Uber style trying to juke around that rock, but just cannot make it happen. It's Flo and Zappis fighting for their lives here. Zappis on a 51 HP fighting both scouts. Kyler for fun proves a little bit too strong. It's just Lime off of the fresh spawn here. He jumped in very early to make all that aggression happen, but it was for naught as nothing really came out of it. Quarantine. Lime is in lobby right now. I think he wants to contest this. It would be a very aggressive play into 2 scouts. Makes the jump, hits 1 nice rocket, goes for the glory air shots, but they do not come. He does delay the Spire cap here, runs into lobby, and that should enable them to defend this, but Coins is going right back to it after getting a health back, and they have nobody in position. The stickies are going to come out, but it's not going to matter. Coins earns the cap. Should die for it, but that is a big play out of him.
Yeah, Quarantine is playing versus the clock now, so Pokemon, I think they should just slow it down. They shouldn't play as aggressive as they are. And they have a sniper. I'd like Coins or Kyler to go heavy here even. It's super strong on this map, taking the Spire or the
crate. Big bomb out of the medic! Oh, he pulls out the shotgun, didn't have the 3rd rocket loaded. Kryptonite was on 100 there, would have died if that rocket hit, but just couldn't get it loaded in time. The Evil Moon is now extended a bit too far. He is getting defended by Gubbins though expertly, and Koichi is dead. Darn meanwhile was doming the soldier before dying to Lime. Quarantine have a numbers disadvantage, but the big shot from Lime onto Kyler forces him back. Lime is doing a great job right now of winning the DM battle here. Hits a nice rocket onto Killer again, make it 2. And that's Kyler, not Killer. Excuse me. Gubbins is going to get the kill onto Zappis. There is no Uber yet for Evil Moon. Lime lands on Gubbins' head, pulls out the shotgun, seems unsure of what he wants to fight with, which weapon. And now with Evil Moon's Uber up, this should be a repush here from Pokeman to at least punish this extension. But they're playing this very defensively. I think they're well aware of the time situation. They just want to milk this out. Gubbins moves forward though. They do get the kill onto Lime. Flo was caught out. The headshot I heard go off there, and Flo dies. Koichi runs in and wins a 1v1 against Coins, but the aggression is coming out. Both Scout and Soldier onto Haunter will take him down. Kalho, aka Lemon, earning the kill. Zappis up top trying to fight this Demo Man. Eats the air pipe, but will get it in the end. It's 3 versus 4 here. Quarantine have the numbers. They do not have the health, and one of those 3-4 Pokemon is a sniper. Evil Moon now getting pressured out by the Scout. It gets 1 Uber Sub going for the 2nd. The pistol's going to finish him off. Coins will take down Koichi, but it's a 2nd too late, and Quarantine now running that 70% Uber advantage, taking this middle point.
Quarantine just has to move forward instantly when they cap this point now to even have a chance of getting 2 points.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute 30 is not enough time for even 1 round of process, really. They do have the advantage that they have mid, but I don't think they can really do this now. They're just going to have to go for 1 more round to make it at least close to make themselves feel good about their game today. They've kept it very close. Haunter's getting some spam pushed onto him right now. But look at Darn going all the way behind. Kalho has read it well, though. But Darn comes right back into the fight. Eats the rocket as he lands, though. Uber was popped off from Quarantine here. Evil Moon does not have his, so Quarantine need to move aggressively right now. Foe gets that jittery aim going on, spamming some stickies into the corridor. They're going to move through the main right now. Kyler is on Spy. Where is he right now? He is in position to go for a Scout backstab. And Amajels, the aggression has proved too much. Look at how much they have on the cap. They're going to get this. Oh, so close. Was the defense there from Pokemon, but it is not enough. It's 2-1, 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, like, the flanks of Quarantine just hasn't been working very well. Like, the Scouts get through all the time and gets by and saves Pokemon on a lot of rounds on this map.
It really has been. We are going to see one more mid here. 38 seconds to go. Crits the night goes crits. They should get this before the round ends. See if they can get a frag video worthy moment at the least. Quarantine take the high ground right now, but get denied on that soldier jump. Here comes the secondary jump out of Lemon. Koichi's dead already. Zappis 2 coins doing a little bit of work on that flank. Comes back to deal with Lime's aggression. Lemon jumps in the double kill on the coins, and Haunter is 4v2 right now. Crits is up, but Kryptonite is taking a ton of damage here from that darn bomb. The Crits is going to go. Gubbins just walks forward, puts a sticky at his feet, and takes down the medic. Kyler was the only victim of that crit screen. Gubbins on 11 HP, and the demo versus demo battle is going to go in favor of the man with full health. Evil Moon wants a glory kill here. I don't think full real. The big pipe goes for the air shot. Hits the second little bit of a mini air shot, and that will be a good closer for this game. Pokeman take it. The first map was a 5-3 win on Granary. The second a 2-1 victory on CP Process and Zebasai. What did you think about that map?
Well, I thought Pokemon would take it, but it was a lot closer than I expected. It's like both teams do super risky plays, and like Pokemon, I don't actually think they care too much, so they take these risks. They're fine with it.
Yeah, they took a lot of risks, and mostly Darn, and they really paid off. Darn had 2 excellent games, and this season we haven't been able to say that about Darn so much. They really stepped it up here. For Quarantine, seemed like Lemon was struggling throughout that. The scouts were constantly in behind them, so that probably didn't make his job any easier. Seemed to be some communication issues on the flank.
Both really of the solis from Quarantine didn't have a very good game on either of the maps. Like the scouts though, both Quich and Zappis played very good, and same with Foyo. Zappis saved him a lot of times on Process at least. He had a good game.
Yeah, sniping was pretty solid from both ends. Darn and Zappis did a lot. And I'm gonna, as the closer here, we're gonna give a few shoutouts before we go. We're gonna thank Huey for doing the camera work today. I didn't mention his name at all. I'm sorry for that. Huey has done a fantastic job cameraing for us, giving his time. Shout out to my co-caster Zebasai and his great analysis for his first TFTV cast, for his 3rd cast ever. I thought he did a pretty damn good job, and the nerves seemed to whittle away over time. Shout out to teamfortress.tv. Make sure you go check it out and see what's going down. But I'll close off with these words from Darn. Game good, Darn win. Yes, da-na-na-na-na. Hammer smashed face, though. Thank you guys for watching, and good night.